I think we're good. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so my name is DerrickGNC, and this is Chrono Trigger Randomized Bucket List. So let's go over the bucket list right now. To win the game, we have to do 4 out of 8. So recruit 4 characters for a total of 6. Defeat Akira, trade away the jerky, recruit Chrono, Eris Dome Boss, Sunken Desert, King's Trial, and Frog. Those are some really good objectives, so let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, I have to go and take care of 4 of these out of 8, and I have some options. So the first bit of the run, what I like to do is I am also playing with the 9-9 backstabs. So what that means is that I am able to have the tabs for 9 stats total. So instead of just the vanilla 1, it gives me a +9. And I'm automatically just going to put that on Isla. If Isla can't use the power tabs, we don't know who will. Personally, Isla is one of my favorite characters. So we'll probably be sticking around in the party. It's already one thing. Will do. Thought I had that set okay. There you go. Try that now. Okay, thank you much. So we're going to take a little bit of few fights here. Then we'll get started on some more of the bigger checks. So like I said, this is all randomized. The only things that I generally don't have randomized is techs. Just because to me, you're having to figure out where techs are and or what techs can be learned just isn't my thing. I would say this is a really good flag set for beginners. So if you're really looking to push your Chrono Trigger playing just a little bit further, give this flag set a try, and you'll be able to get through this game pretty quickly, I think. Like I said, we're grabbing some fast tabs real quick. Having where they are memorized helps. And it kind of cuts down on having to go and micromanage your equipment pretty hard. So let's go to the present. So if you're new to Chrono Trigger, one of the big components for this game is time travel. Start off in the Middle Ages, and we are going to the present now. I'd like to buy one item here, please. The pendant. Okay. Okay, so early pendant means a couple things. It means that we're going to be able to go to the future pretty rapidly. And that means we'll be able to do another character check pretty quickly. But we have some more items. Let's go to the inn. Talk to this gentleman here. He's definitely drinking more soda, and he's had enough sugar. It's all soda. Never fear. And then we'll talk to the guy's wife. She's like, you know what? He's a bum. He's drinking soda down at the inn. He's not using these tools. Why don't you go ahead and use them? And so she'll give us his tools, which are the Moonstone today. It's Mountain Dew? Probably. If it's me, it's Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Pepper all the way, every day. So, let's go to the Elder's house. The beginning loop for this game, the way I have it, is we just go pick up tabs, get a few fights in to get some levels. So that way we're not having to do a ton of grinding. Nope, wrong place. Market. I meant to go here. We'll plead for some mercy. Isla is a powerhouse right now. With power tabs, Isla becomes nigh unstoppable. doing 100 damage right off the bat is pretty much going to carry me through the first area. And will give me some decent experience. And give us our first couple techs. Alright, we're good here. Let's go ahead and use these. Normally I'd wait, but since we started off with Isla, I'm going to go ahead and dump all of our tabs, because I'm fairly happy with who we have. Marl is a good healer, and Isla is a powerhouse. We're going to real quick make a stop. We have to pet the kitty. My cat is sitting next to me, and it's joining me with the speed run. You can't see her, but she is sitting here ignoring me, but definitely hitting me with her tail to let me know I'm here. We've talked to the cat twice. Always pet the kitty. Exactly. It's commonly called the validation cat. You just go pet the cat. There, on the tracker I am using, there's legitimately an icon for the cat. So if you're not petting the cat, you've got a problem. Alright, so let's go down here. Let's go ahead and talk to this guard right here in gold. He's going to let us know the rations have run out. This is setting up for a future check. Let's go ahead and save. And we'll enter the cathedral, our first major check. And I would argue like our first dungeon. There we go. This music is so good. I will agree, like, this game was the game that really made my childhood. It got me into the love of RPGs as a whole. Just because it was like such a good start, where it's just like, hey, you're just a simple person who wants to go hang out with his friends. And what that speaks to every person born in the 90s who just wants to go hang out with their friends and just hang out and have fun. So it hits so hard. And I'm here for it. Alright, who's our second character? Who's our third character gonna be? Excuse me. Okay, it's Robo. We love Robo. Robo is probably one of my favorite designs of character. You gotta love the cathedral music. Okay, so let's get through here. We don't have to take too many fights, but we are going to do some looting. Looting is always important. Shelter, heal, and a mesomail. Okay. We will gear up near the end after we've done all of our major checks. That's always lovely, a power tab. I think there's a flag set that you can play that is basically oops all tabs. So all treasure chests are tabs. And that would be truly too many tabs, I think. All of your characters would just be powerhouses, which would be interesting. Would be a great April Fool's joke. Pop over here. Great music. If you have a favorite track in this game, do drop it in the name of it in chat. I would love to see everybody's favorite musical theme for this game. Power Ring, alright. And we've got the snacks. Oh, you heard it earlier. Okay, that's fair. My favorite is always going to be... Oh, that'll be a lot of things. It'll be like, hey, that's a great song. All right, we're good. My favorite song growing up was always Frog's theme. I had it on like one of those... I think it was like one of those recording you can record for like 5 seconds and then you can play it back ad nauseum. So much so your parents throw it out the car window and you never see it again. Definitely had the frog theme. The Robo theme. That's a good theme. Yeah, it is very memey. I'd like to know, like, chicken or egg, which came first, the Rickroll or... Well, not the Rickroll. Let's be very clear. Like, it's a real song. Which came first? Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up or Robo's theme? I've never actually thought to go look it up. But it's a great theme. Fair. The Rick Astley theme. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, is it really? Timing on that one is incredible. This fight is arguably one of the less safe fights, but it's by no means dangerous. With Powerhouse Isla and Magical Marl. Open up the treasure chest. Rainbow Helm. Alright, the game is just telling us, hey, here's some really good equipment. One of the really awesome things about the randomizer is you have auto, you can choose to have auto run. And there's alternate music for Zenin Bridge and one of the other mountain peaks. That it is the Cut singing Mountains song. Well, here's Zenin Bridge, of course. We'll use the shelter here. So we've leveled up enough. You double save, just to be sure. Alright, so I talked about randomized bosses. Now is the time we're going to finish talking about that. So, we have the flag set randomized bosses. So normally this is Yakra, great first boss. But today, who are we looking at today? It looks like we're looking at Slash. Now, is it Slash or Slash Plus? Just Slash today. Okay. $364. Thank you, Isla. The boss theme is really good. I think boss theme 2 is slightly better. It's very pedantic, but boss theme 2, when you first hear it, I believe the first time you hear it is Denadero Mountains. That's my favorite. We never geared up. Robo's hitting today. Alright, Slash is down. Wasn't a boss objective, but we'll take it. 50 experience points, always. The Crisis Beam, Cure Beam, and Aura Beam. Okay. Thank you, Queen. And we got the Power Scarf. Alright, it's Chancellor, you have to open that one up. Great theme right here. Great theme. if you have lingered on the internet, there is a YouTube series that is Chrono Trigger the Musical. That is an amazing work that puts lyrics to a lot of the Chrono songs. And it is... some of the themes are so good. They put lyrics to the Guardia Castle. Alright, Chrono. Alright, so that is Objective 4. Recruit Chrono. Chrono's not going in our party. Objective complete, recruit Chrono. It'll tell you whenever you finish your objective. Such a good thing. Okay. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna save real fast. Sorry. And then we are going to go back through here. So, earlier we were talking to the guy on the bridge. He's like, man, our rations are pretty low. So we're going to come talk to the chef. Be like, hey, chef, what you chefing? And he's going to say, hey, what do you know? And then that gives us the cue to leave. And he's going to give us one item for us. We got the gate key, alright, we got magic, we've got prehistory. We have a lot of options, alright? Now, I do know, so we have Recruit Frog as one of our objectives. So looking at it, I have Dactyl Nest, which is open. That's a character. I have Eris Dome, could be rapidly open. That's a character. And statistically, one of them is Frog. And then, on top of that, that would be 6. So I would actually have 3 complete already. However, looking at our time, I'm not going to rush the end. Alright, we are here to enjoy some Chrono Trigger, enjoy some of the Chrono Trigger music and the gameplay. I know we've got one coming up right after this, the new Game Plus. But I want to show off a little bit more of the randomizer. We have a little bit of time. There's nothing worse than being early on marathon estimates. You think it was being late, but it's being early. And you just have to attack Ozzy a couple times, and he's like, you know what, I'm out. Thanks, but no thanks, I'm good, I'm out. Ozzy's spell is broken. Let's see if we can get the menu glitch. Flashblade. Hey, I got it. Rainbow Helm, Mesomail, Power Glove, Logbow, Rock Helm, Ruby Nest. You got nothing for that. Pass. We are not equipping the Crisis Arm. That does more damage the lower your HP is. And not about that. I like to keep my HP nice and high. Okay, see, this is an issue. Because, you'll note, we do no damage. We're just gonna soft reset. And that's why you save before you do the bridge. So we're back to not having the gate key. So let's go take care of Sunken Desert. Go take a sneaky peek in there. With being Nizbel, Nizbel requires magic to do any damage, really. These enemies do, but we can run from them. So with that, looking at all we can do, technically we can go to the future, and we can do Eric Stone. Not a bad idea. Let's see what we got here, because this is an objective as well. So we could very well have a nice, clear objective here. And if it's Hecarim, then we can have some conversations about magic usage. Right now, none of my characters have magic. The true enemy is the sand pits. Dreambow, okay. The third eye. I'm going to give the third eye over to Isla. She can try to avoid more. Helm, and who do we have here? Alright, this is me talking about magic. You'll note, physical attacks also do nothing. I have no magic. They're all physical. So once again, we are soft resetting. Be sure to save. If you're running this, be sure to save. Save often, because that'll happen. And then, if you don't, you're set back. So, let's go to Hecarim real fast. Right, no magic. Okay, so, hang on. Here is the logical thread, alright? We're going to explain some randomizer shenanigans to you. Magic is locked behind the Xenon Bridge, right? But Nizbel is on it. So, I'm either not expected to go do that right now, or I will find a character at some point that will have access to magic. So, Luca has magic, naturally. She has Fire Wave, which is before we actually officially get magic. Yeah, so our gate key is set on the bridge. The bridge boss is Nizbel. Nizbel needs magic. Gate key is how you get into the end of time to get magic. And there's only a precious few characters. Oh, no, actually, I lied. Chrono has magic. Not at the moment, maybe. Slash is light magic. Okay. No, we have magic. Never mind. Derrick lied. Technically Slash is lightning elemental, and I always forget that. So that's in vanilla usage. That is when you're facing off against Masamune. When he's storing up tornado energy, if you use Slash, it stops him from using tornado. There's your vanilla information. So now we just need to get a little bit of juicing up for Chrono. Then that'll get us past Nizbel. So we got some options. Agreed. Their type of speed running for Toriyama. So I said earlier in chat, and I'll reiterate. Growing up in my house, we didn't have Dragon Ball. It just wasn't a thing in our house. But what we did have is we had Chrono Trigger and Dragon Quest. So the Chrono Trigger really, that got me into RPGs as well. And I think that it's an early SNES speedrun, or not speedrun, RPG. That, oh, it's okay, it's Magus. That when people think, hey, what's our top X amount of games for SNES? Chrono Trigger always makes that list. If Chrono Trigger doesn't make the list of top SNES games, something has happened. I love that emote though. Alright, Marl, you're gonna start healing. To be fair, so is... That's fair. One of my favorite things was the old box sets of Dragon Ball with DVD. You could turn on marathon mode, and it would basically play every episode back to back to back, and you wouldn't have to you could watch the intro at one point, then watch all the way through, none of the interstitial cuts, none of the end credits, and at the end of the disc, then it would load the credits. Oh, so cool. Alright, down goes Magus. I think that everybody had or a lot of people. That's how everybody got started in anime. It's like I have dubbed tapes. The unofficial dubs of the 90s. Fairly positive it was just some person with a microphone. The Grand Leon, it's a frog weapon. You can appreciate it. Alright, so... Pet the cat. Pretty sure I just heard my cat huff, but I was indeed not petting her. Don't forget to hydrate him, buddy. Alright, now... I think we're good to go do Nizbel now. We have lightning magic. So we have Chrono. We're good on this now. I like that we're past the homebrew dubs, as they were. We're gonna put the white vest on. It absorbs reduces lightning damage. And being Nizbel, lightning. Oh, we need to talk to Chef. Hi, brother. Stop bickering and grow up. Pipe down, what do you know? When you see pipe down, what do you know? That means you can leave. Great theme right here. take this with you. We'll try to get the menu glitch again as well, so we can give the power tab to Chrono. Want to give Chrono a little bit more power. Right now, as our only magic user, kind of want to do that. Give him a little bit of power. These skeletons were scary. Especially ones in the prison. They would scream. Which was terrifying. Nice. Drill kick, alright. Pardon. Nice. 124. So with Chrono doing lightning damage, we're going to have a couple... What I'm going to do is set up for a couple turns, right? I'm going to have Chrono use lightning for a couple turns, so that way we can get our defense down a little bit more. And then we're just gonna drill down. Didn't get the mini glitch, that's okay. So, slash. We're just gonna hang out here. Another slash, and then roll kick. And you'll see we're doing much more damage. 201. Then we're just going to drill kick right here, and drill kick will do a lot of damage. $282. And I also have the ability to see their HP as well. It's a nice quality of life so that I can see, hey, I'm, like, doing okay, or I'm not doing okay. Like, I'm able to have that information. So I can say, hey, I should play risky for this next turn, or, you know what, I'm gonna not. We're saving Marl for a healing round. Don't need it. Quick attack! Nope, not gonna work. If you've played a Brave Sword, Ice, okay. If you've played Chrono Trigger, who is your favorite character? I think that's a really good question. Alright, so we got the gate key now. Everybody say hi to Ozzy's fort. Let's go to the present. Me too. Isla is my favorite. Isla will always be my favorite. Just such a cool character. Alright. Anime Speed fans. We're about to do Getting Magic. Now, if you've never played Chrono Trigger before, you have to circle a room and think about magic. Right? So one of the things I like to do in my chat is feel free to spam the word magic or magic-themed emotes. So we're going to have to circle the room and think about magic. So let's go talk to Specchio, the Master of War. We got lightning, we got water. Alright, let's go. Think magic and we'll start clockwise. So we've got one magic. We've got two magic. We've got three magic. And four all the more. Very good! Love to see it. Love the emotes. That is my favorite thing to do. I do not want to try it out, however. Alright, we have magic now. Rejoiceth. Medina Village. Alright, so we're at 30 minutes. Let's go take on... Let's go do the trial. Because it'll set up something pretty cool that I honestly don't get to do very often. Since we have time, we're gonna send Isla to trial. Look, if you're gonna have 4 guys capture Isla, good luck. Just honestly, good luck. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. I'm a big fan of hydrating. That sounds really dumb, but it's really important. Especially as the summer wages on. It is really easy to be on the early stages of dehydration. Drink the water. Do it now. Everybody drink with Isla. Maybe our HP and MP will be restored as well, alright? Let's commence with the breakout. We will be doing a side thing here. Normally I do not do very many checks, if any, here in prison. Just because it is a major pain to get all the items. So I am just going to get one area. There we go. We'll have to make one fight on the bridge. The only sad thing about Isla is it does not have screen clears until you do dual text or Dino Tail. But Dino Tail does not, doesn't suit my gameplay style. Dino Tail does more damage the lower your HP is, as a lot of things do, apparently. And, I just don't like having low HP. Call it weird, I just don't like having low HP. Bonk. 400 damage is a lot. We stand that. Alright. One of the folks who vets seats when I do Chrono Trigger stuff. 1 free fits. So in honor of that, we're gonna free fits. Rejoiceth fits is free. And we can go get some more items back here. Not always super useful. Back here, Dark Saber. Okay. And the stone arm. Probably better than what we have equipped. But we don't do it for the equipment, we do it for the friends we made along the way. All goes well, this should be the second to last fight in this area. Assuming I get all the skips. So, by the way, there is a frame-perfect skip in this that even as a young lad I managed to figure out. And that's this. See, I didn't get it. You can skip between them, but it is actually, like, frame-perfect. Yo-doo-dee! You can just go right between. I got the first one. I didn't get the second. They're barely worth it. AKA not. And this is the last fight now. So we're gonna bring in Chrono, naturally. So the one thing we can say is we're not gonna get Hecarim. Hecarim's in the desert. Yeah, in the desert. So we're just not gonna go do that. We get all our team back. Not gonna save there. Who are we facing instead of Dragon Tank? Or did we roll Dragon Tank at Dragon Tank location? Small boss. It's Flea! Flea is one of my favorite characters. It's Flea Plus on top of that. In this house, we stand Flea. I believe they specifically say they're a man, specifically. I could be very wrong on that. But we stand Flea in this house. True. That's one of my favorite things about this game is like they have some really cool translation. In that I believe one of the really cool lines that they added in is when you meet Isla, starts talking to Luke at the time. Marl, you need to heal yourself. But says, hey, doesn't make a difference as long as you're strong. That's all I care about. And I'm like, no. We call that a win. And for an early 90s game, like, that's amazing. We've leveled up our eye magic enough. We should do some damage here. Okay, we're good. Because they had like 400 left. There you go. Lead Plus is down. Can we also talk about how tight that ponytail looks on Flea? That is a great looking ponytail. It's the epitome of a 90s ponytail where it's like cinched down. Oh yeah, the human bridge. Okay. If you, assuming you can hold on, that's gotta feel great as your back pops, right? Like, that's gotta feel great. Or am I, or is that just me? Alright, so we got a lot of things we can go do, but we are actually gonna go all the way to the past. And we're gonna drop off the Moonstone at daycare. Welcome to the future, welcome to the past! No change. change. Then I believe you go to the present. We're just time skipping today. Nope, it was Middle Ages. But we're going to go to the future now. I don't get to do this check very often, so I'm excited to show it off. Because A, we have time. B, it's just really cool. Welcome back to the future. Where it is now, Sunstone. Was it worth it? Probably not. All right, what are we? Who are we going to get here? Because we're going to get our favorite line. If you know the line, feel free to quote it. I love the time travel mechanic in this game. It's perfect. There are no notes. Alright, Chrono's down. They use the and one of the really cool mechanics that I like is that you can interact with some of the boxes in the Middle Ages. Who is it? It's Luca. We'll get Luca. You can interact with some of the Middle Ages boxes, and it'll power up the present. So then you go get the present item, then you come back to the Middle Ages. It's great. Yeah, you just got robo-rolled. You're welcome, everybody. Freeze the mechanic. Alright, if you know it, say it along. Yeah, I can kind of agree. Volt Bite. Alright. Use the Enertron. HP and MP restored. But you're still hungry. Iconic line right there. Truly just iconic line. Alright, how many objectives do we have left? We have 3 objectives left. So, in theory... Oh! Welcome back, Flea! You have less HP now, though. Yeah, so we'll go over that real quick. Give me 1 second to exit out this battle, and I'll show it off. $4,000 HP. So, there is an item in your inventory that lets you know. Because we like knowing in this house. And I love the fact they added that. I think that's really important. We can take an econ round. No, we're good. I'm gonna try drill kick. See if it does a little bit more damage. No, about 100 less. We give Chrono a kiss, get rid of our negative status effects. More drill kick. Full ether on Isla. Return that MP. I think I'm gonna take an econ round. Or a whirl on everybody. Good call on that. We're going to go ahead and give a kith to Ayla to get rid of our poison. I know that we just did the Aura Whirl. Okay. Oh, that was significantly less. This could be bad. Woo! Alright, let's talk about objectives. Alright. So objectives remaining, 3. And then it gives you your objectives here. So recruit 4 characters: Hecarim, Jerky, Era Stone Boss, Desert, Shard Trial, and Frog. So it gives us that information right there. Just so that way we can, let's see that. I'm also I am also keeping an eye on my personal time. So that way, because I can go out and I can probably finish this off in like 15 minutes. But we're here to enjoy some Chrono Trigger. And I don't want to go too low on the estimate. That's just wildly inconvenient to other runners. There's nothing worse than thinking, oh, I got a little while before my run, and then you're like, oh, I have to be ready now. Because we can officially go beat Hecarim. Which, that'll be an objective complete. It'll also complete Sunken Desert. That'll be complete. Aristome can be complete within 5 minutes. So we'll be underestimate, but I'm not going to go like an hour underestimate. That's a little much, in my opinion. Dark Mail, and we're also get to show off one of my other favorite lines in this game. Also, alternate music, I believe. No, it's not. I'm imagining things. We like the Ogans. If you haven't, go check out ASF's Twitter. I believe they've posted a link to the card that you can go and sign for Akira Toriyama-san. There is plenty of room. I think all you got to do is log in on your Discord or your Google, and you can go sign the card. You'll note the Chrono Trigger C on there. But go check it out. Somebody want to post that link in chat as well, if possible? Or if you want, I guess. Oh, is it really the first event on this channel? Oh, heck yeah! I didn't realize that. That's really cool. I did not realize that, so opening up the memorial event and opening up events for ASF, that's an honor I didn't know I had. 50% tough. There is also an entire Discord for Chrono Trigger, the randomizer specifically. And I believe they're working on it. If you are a fellow Archipelago player, they're working on it for AP. But if you're honestly thinking about running Chrono Trigger, don't get intimidated by the fact that it's an RPG. I know that RPG speedruns can be really intimidating, just because of their RPGs. So you think, oh, they're really long, they're really unfortunately difficult, or a lot of routing, or a lot of things like that. Find a category that you really like, and run that. Or say, you know what, I'm going to run up to the first boss. Like, don't let 100% or any percent stop you from speedrunning the game that you want to run. Alright? Go out, have fun with the game. Say, hey, I'm gonna try to beat up to getting magic in vanilla. I'm gonna try and do that as fast as I can. Do it. Set a goal for yourself and shoot for it. You don't have to play the entire game. As long as you are having fun with the game that you are playing, have fun with it. Set a challenge for yourself. Say, hey, I'm gonna level up to level 20 by this point. Don't let the game's natural length in playtime intimidate you. A lot of RPGs actually have shortened categories. Alright, here's my favorite line. Mountains are nice! This is the life. Mountains are nice. Thank you for the taps. I love that line. It's just so peaceful. Here we are, like, we're running through this entire mountaintop, battling everything, and just enjoying life. Just saying, hey, mountains are nice. Which is just kind of like a great reminder, like, enjoy nature. Like, look at all the nature scenes and scapes in this game, alright? Go enjoy nature when it's possible. Hello! First phase is gonna be Masa and Mune separate. Second phase, it's randomized. Take out. I think it's Masa at this point. Just wait a second for drill kick to drop. Bolt bite. $1,276. It's a little bit of damage. Not a lot of damage, a little bit of damage. Alright, what are we forming into today? Oh, lava spawn. I was like, alright. Elder spawn's not too bad. It can be. But a 1278, we're fine. Take another bite out. Isla's gonna need that healing. Oh, Isla needs that healing a lot. Ice sword. Just kidding. Live through this. And there we go. Elder spawn is down. Sage blow. Sage bow. What are we getting here today? And it's the Dreamstone. Cool. That enables us to do Black Tyranno. Not gonna go do that. That's gonna be a pass from me. No, didn't want to do that one. Didn't want to go this direction. So there's always the conversation, inevitable nowadays, sadly, of what do you think about remaking Chrono Trigger? Like, give it the old treatment of getting a remaster remake. And I'm on the level of, I love it, but at the same time, I really don't want that. Oop. Mostly just because it did get a remaster kinda on the DS, yes. And I think that's if they reported that. Right. I think it would be good. I see. I'm on the line of it would be cool, but at the same time, like, how do you remake a game that has such an iconic art style without hurting the art style? You know, like, because you can't have Chrono Trigger without the amazing artwork of Akira Toriyama, right? But you can't remake it and basically have a pretender to the throne. Because that's really not fair to that artist. They are signing up to basically mimic somebody else's art style. And that's really not fair to them, and people would immediately know that that's not the same art style or the same artist. And it's such an iconic style, you can't fake it. And nor should they try. So it's like, I want to remake, but at the same time, like, I don't want to... Toriyama, have they officially started doing the work of DBZ Super? Or didn't Super just end and now they're doing the artwork for the next arc? If you got the successor, that could work. I'd only have one stipulation on it. They have to have something honoring Akira Toriyama. Like, there's no question. You have to have an NPC somewhere. That there's just really no question about that one. It'd be really interesting. An interesting place to put it would be in the ruins. Have a grave in a different room, sort of similar to Cyrus. That would be a really cool usage of an homage. And that's a cool idea. Okay. Who do we have here? We've had a lot of bosses here. Okay, we have Mother Brain. Mother Brain is taking a vacation from Zebes. It's just like, man, Samus has just been kind of wrecking my steez. So now we get to hang out in the Tyranno lair. You don't attack the last display, otherwise you get comboed to death. But you Bolt Bite. $13.15. I don't think they're gonna out-heal me. Who's getting the Oreo? I think I might econ next round. 13. Then we'll ice out. We'll cat attack there. Marl might be dead. Marl is not dead by a hair. But Mother Brain is. The Valkyrie. Re-raise and haste. Re-raise is new, I believe. Basically, it's a life 3, where it gives you an auto-raise. Got the clone! The clone, unfortunately, is not as useful in this mode as one would think. Alright, Pim, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Alright, let's go and take care of Aristome. Aristome is a objective. Gotta love the fog texture in this game. Like, shoutouts to the layers the SNES had. Because this game would not look as great without the layers. Having a clone would be lovely. And also, what's up, Peachy? If I could have a clone do my household stuff, yeah, me too. That would be amazing. Who do we have here? We have the Dragon Tank! The damage is stored in the wheels. Alright. Immune to magic. So we'll just drill kick you. Fine. You don't want to take lightning damage? We'll just drill kick you. 591. Another drill kick will do the job. Right? What would you do with a Dragon Tank? I'd probably drive it around the neighborhood. Technically, it's not an ATV, which are not street legal in my area. So probably drive it around my neighborhood. Be like, not illegal, not illegal. You can't stop me! Down goes the wheel. Why don't we ice sword just for difference? By 70. $682. Down goes Dragon Tank. That clears Aristome boss. So I am 2 objectives away. We'll go over those real fast. Speed. Never mind, we'll use that. We have 2 objectives remaining. Recruit 4, Hecarim, Desert, Jerky, Shardtrot, Frog. So, in theory, we can have this game done, wrapped up in 10 minutes. So if an admin wants to let me know when next run or when next runner is ready, we can end this. LNR and A. There's no rush. We still got enough iconic things to do. Park at the driveway. Yeah, but then you gotta worry about oil leakage on your driveway. I imagine that thing leaks oil like no one's business. It was made in 680. No, I'm sorry, 1080. I imagine that thing leaks like no one's business. Bike racing champion Sulfur, I'm all in Corinth. It's a check, but it also lets us know, like previous race winners, tournament winners, lets us know who they were. I love when randomizers, when they have a racing category, when they have that sort of thing. Also, if you're not pumped up with this music, like, you're like, I can save the world, I got this, I'm amazed. Because this music makes you think, I can take on the world. Alright, what are you giving us today? The Prism Shard. Okay, just... I think because we can. And technically it'll give us a 5 objective win. Which I think is funny. We're gonna go do King's Trial. King's Trial will give us 3. Then when we do Sunken Desert, that'll give us 4 and 5. You gotta get the swag points right there. So we talk to the king. Be like, hey, king, there's somewhere in this world there's a rainbow shell. Gonna need you to deal with that. And then we're gonna go back into the present and be like, hey, remember how you said you were gonna do that thing? Did you do the thing? Turns out, hey, the king is under trial. For maybe not have done doing the thing. Trying to see if there's better weapons. Lucky Ray. Nope. Only have the Darksaber, huh? Alright. So let's go take on whoever is here. Hopefully it's nothing terrible. It shouldn't be. Funny enough, I want it to be Golem Boss. Great usage of layers again. Alright, who do we have here? Yakra would be funny. Giga Gaia, okay. Okay, we got the heal coming through. $37. Oh, I should have attacked long hands. Oh no, we're just good. We'll go ahead and re-raise on Isla. Just in case something horrific happens, Isla's automatically going to stand back up and be like, we're not done yet. You can heal 400. You have that right. Then we're going to also re-raise Chrono. Down goes Giga Guy, who, by the way, didn't mention it at all. Most of that boss is actually background elements. It is actually, like, layers. So the only things that are that boss are the hands and the face. That's it. Everything else is a background element and not considered a sprite. I love that fact. That, to me, is one of the coolest things and shows, like, hey, they were saving some energy and saving some memory by saying, hey, this is background. And I love that. That, to me, is really cool usage and shows SNES design teams, right? They had to be smart with how they programmed the game. And they used backgrounds to convey bosses and scale. We'll save the Chancellor. Why not? We'll get him out of the box. Alright, let's go grab the thing from downstairs. And then I think we're going to head to the desert. So time will be coming up soon. I'll call it out. We'll also just get to see the credits. Again, if you're playing this yourself, you can rush through and speedrun and try to beat this as fast as you can. I think I've gotten it down to about an hour. And truthfully, this seed could have been done a little, quite a bit sooner as well. Okay, do we want desert or jerky? Because I can go turn in the jerky and we'll be done. Or do we want desert? Which is a better ending, you think? Well, we can do desert. We talked about doing desert. We'll do desert, so we'll have five objectives. That'll give a little bit more time to finish setup for next person. Yep. We saved, so we're good, just in case for whatever reason Hecarim is just pushing our face in. We can eject button back into jerky. Or we can just go recruit our last person. We have several finishes right now. We can jerky finish, character finish, sunken desert finish. And with the randomizer, you can actually you can have 8 objectives open and you have to do 4 or 5. You can have as many or as little as you want, up to 8. I highly recommend it. Give it a try. 4 is a really good sweet spot. So you do have to go see several places. And one of the things that I do is I always have it set recruit 4 characters for a total of 6. So you have to go to several different time areas. Otherwise you are there's a statistical chance you just don't have to go to some of those areas, or like the future or the prehistoric. I have it set so you basically have to. Just to me, that is important. Running it quickly is awesome, but running it to where it's fun, I think is the key part. Will we get a no guard phase? We can only hope. We're getting to that point, I think. I think we could pull it off. Okay, on Marl is fine. If I wanted to be optimal, I absolutely would have put the blue plate to one of them so that they would get healed by it. Yes, indeed. 77. Here's my Uber attack. 77. Oh, okay. Just drop ice on it. Alright, Hecarim's down. This will clear Sunken Desert. So this is officially, in just a second, it's going to be done. As soon as it says you win, basically. Rock throw. Ice toss, falcon hit. Alright, objective complete. Desert. You win! And that's time, right there. So this has been Chrono Trigger Randomized. The 99 Fast Tabs Randomized Bosses Objective Bucket List. We love it. This game is great. The credits are just as awesome. I was asked to do some shout outs. So, first of all, big shout out to my lovely wife who, being an overnight worker, was absolutely tired this morning, but still got our kiddos out of the house so I could be here to do this run. Honestly, without her, getting to do this run, or really any of the marathon stuff that I do, just wouldn't be possible. So big shout out to my lovely wife who was able to get that taken care of for me. Big shout out to, first of all, after that, thank you to Akira Toriyama, really, for the art design for this game. This game is amazing. Was one of my favorites growing up, even to this day, and I look forward to being able to teach my kiddo this game. And I love it. Next, after that, a big shout out to all of the organizers for this marathon. You guys have been great. Getting us set up and getting us done was really awesome. And last, but certainly not least, thank you so much to my lovely community, of which Pim and Peachy have been and are a part of. I'd love and appreciate you all getting to show up, and as early as it is for us, showing up and showing some love. I really appreciate it. It fills my heart with gladness and joy and everything amazing that getting together and doing such an amazing marathon is just trying to elicit that feeling of community and love and things like that. So really big shout out to my community, who's probably been really tired of getting to see this game, as I have been running it almost every week on stream. If you're interested in this game, or you're interested in seeing what else that I do, check me out, twitch.tv/DerrickGNC. I run this game quite a bit, and I run other randomizers, speedruns, and speedrunning randomizers. So, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for this time, and I hope that the next runs are amazing and you are looking forward to them. because I am looking forward to them as well. As the game says, that is the end. So I've given all my shoutouts, and also, last but not least, big shout out to the Chrono Trigger Discord. There is a randomizer Discord out there. You can go check it out, and that is really cool. Get to play it. If you have any questions, hit me up on the on Twitch. Just let me know. Hey, I'm thinking about running this. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to run it together? Anything like that? I'll be more than happy to. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. Where I'm going to call it. Good luck with the next run, and appreciate it. And have a great day, everybody.